Alright, greetings, Whack-A-Mole fans. This is DJ Bonebreaker here. And yes, it's been quite some time since I last did any of these videos. But I've been busy with various outdoor projects and other real-life stuff. But anyways, as you can see, I have actually got a few things done at the village of Grimy Gulch here. One thing though, I am never, ever, ever, ever going to do a project this large that using stained terracotta or red bricks ever again, because holy crap, not only did I use up pretty much all the clay that I strip mined out of the Ucky Mucky swamp, but I've also strip mined all the clay from the river here and pretty much every place else is close by. But anyways, on to the tour of what I've got done with the village so far. As you can see, I converted the two farms that are up here into that farm plot there for the villagers' use and this wheat farm here. And this, of course, is one of the corner towers in the fort, which has some access. Yeah, the villagers are increasing, which is good. But yeah, got access to the upper part of the walls. And I made a few slight improvements to the bridge. I think the spruce logs look way better than the acacia logs for the support struts. And I got done replacing that one large house with the Fort Ridiculous headquarters building, which is also my crash pad here in Grimy Gulch. And this is for future storage if need be up here in the attic. Got a lovely view out over the desert and stuff. But anyways, let me continue on here. Yeah, I've got the east gatehouse and the west gatehouse done, and I've gotten all the road work done up to this point here. And I even managed to get the Grimy Gulch Mining Company main shaft sunk all the way down to diamond level, which I know they normally suggest you go to Y = 10, but on this map, or in this world, I mean, Y = 11 is the same, which is where I'm at right now, is also the level which lava spawns. So this way I can mine without accidentally mining into the side of the lava lake. And I can still get the diamonds. But yeah, I've been mining the crap out of that. Still haven't started on my actual branch mining operation, just started one of the main shafts. But yeah, I decided to dispense with the whole spiral staircase and make it kind of like one of the old western mines where it just kind of goes straight into the ground. And yeah, like I said, I got these. So I have 2 out of 4 corner towers done, 3 out of 4 gatehouses, although I'm probably, for the south side, going to use a bit simpler gate setup so I don't have to farm all the clay to, make another one of these roofs for the gatehouses. But next thing I'm going to be working on for now, oh yeah, almost forgot to add, I fixed up the well so it looks all nice and pretty instead of where I just chopped out like some of the things, even filled it in so it's not so deep and made it look all like it's dug into the sandstone with sand on the bottom, which is where the water's coming up out of, and it looks kind of like a old-timey well that you'd find in an old western town. So my current project is going to be modifying these libraries. Like this particular library here is going to be actually the next project. Is I'm going to dismantle the entire thing, use silk touch pickaxe to remove the excuse me. anyways, now that sneezing fit's passed, I'm going to be using Silk Touch pickaxe to remove the glass and cut this whole, chop this whole thing down, dismantle it, and then reposition it so the corner posts are here, but then I'm going to orientate it this way instead of that way, so that way I have enough room for when I get around to dismantling and rebuilding the church as like a Spanish mission style church. I'll actually have enough room to do precisely that. And that way more of this space here gets used. Like one of the things I'm thinking about doing is putting a small stable here for whenever I start bringing my horse, or maybe right here, somewhere in this general vicinity, for when I start bringing my horses over. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see about figuring what to do for my spruce wood farming, because I'm gonna be putting some buildings here since all the villagers tend to be hanging out this end of the village now, and which is good because this is the side that's mostly secure and lit up enough so zombies won't spawn or anything like that. So I have enough. Yeah, I got enough axes to work on this, and then you get my diamonds, Silk Touch diamond pickaxe. Yeah, we've got ourselves a golem in the village now. Might just see about using that one name tag I have back at Whack-A-Mole, and see about naming him after the sheriff in Tumbleweeds. So anyways, without further ado, let's get cracking on help if I didn't accidentally fall off my pile here. Let's get cracking on rebuilding this library here. And I'll see you guys when I get finished tearing this thing down.
Day 2.
Okay, as you can see, we've just about got her done here. Just need to finish pulling up all these acacia wood logs, because I mean, holy crap, so much stuff I can use for, use these things to make here, but they're just using for flooring. I mean, that's such a waste. Might have to go into the quartermaster office, aka the back underground storage room in the headquarters building, aka my house, and see about getting more dirt so I can fill all this in. It turns out 2 stone axes were not quite enough for this job here. Now fill this sucker in, because I want this whole town to be pretty much on the same level. Make it easier to fortify that way. Yep, I need more dirt. Of course, I could just get some dirt there, but I also need to make a shovel, so I'll dig out the foundation and put the flooring and all that fun stuff real quick. Actually, just 2 shovels here. Okay, how are we doing for daylight? Actually, since I don't need the Silk Touch pickaxe anymore, because I shouldn't, I'm going to put that away so I have some space. And just work on this. Like I said, I'm going to be moving the corner here and orientating it this way. And essentially also flipping the sides, so essentially this side of the original building, or I mean the building is going to be shaped like this one, but this side here is going to be facing along this way here. And the foundations for these library buildings are 9 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So start laying my foundation down. This doesn't exactly work that great. Let me try using regular cobblestone instead of stone bricks. Since, you know, you're just going to be underground anyways. So 6 by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, looks like I'm going to be taking another short intermission to get some more cobblestone because I accidentally smelted the one stack because I thought I was out of smelted stone for making stone bricks and what have you. But it turns out that I forgot that I'd smelted those in the other furnace, and well, you know how it goes.
Day 3.
Okay, now that I have enough cobblestone for the foundation, let's finish that up here real quick. Let's see, there we go. Just clear out this dirt here so I'm going to be putting in acacia wood planks for the flooring. And boy, do I have plenty of these things, let me tell you. Alright. And then finish filling in the rest of where the original library foundation used to be. I need more dirt. Now, one of the things I'm thinking about doing, at least with this particular library here, is making it actually, because you know how these libraries look like they could almost be two-story, but there just isn't enough space up in the roof for anything. I'm actually thinking about trying to make one that's actually 2 stories, like the Cape Cod style, you know, with dormer windows and all that. And then, of course, once I get this thing done, I'm going to see about extending the street, well, the paved street, out to at least here. And yes, my stupid llama is still hanging out inside the butcher shop. And I still don't know how I got in there. But yeah, I'm going to keep with the original timber framework here, using the acacia logs for the corners and stuff. However, I think, considering I'm already using the acacia wood for the roof and the and the floors, I want something that's going to kind of contrast a bit. So I'm going to use the spruce wood. I think that'll contrast make for a nice contrast. Or you know what? That just doesn't look too good with that acacia wood logs. So. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of scatterbrained here, but it looks like I'm going to have to go all the way back to Whack-A-Mole and get a thing of either not spruce, either tropical jungle wood or oak wood. I think that would look, give it that kind of weathered, old-timey, Wild West town sort of feel. So I'll see you guys in a bit once I get back. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to show you guys this, but I made it so that well, actually better give you the old boat tour here. Yeah, I actually made it so you can get past that one tight spot now in the river, and you can navigate the river. And yes, I built this bridge here for the eastern gate of the Grimy Gulch here, and you can actually get to the Southern Ocean now. So I can actually boat the whole way from Muúl, through this channel, past Grimy Gulch, and then all the way down to the jungle temple in the Icky Sticky jungle. Yeah, if you're wondering why there are jack-o'-lanterns on the bottom of the river, it's because I was using those for some reason the water's like really dark here. I don't know if it's because of the patch still somehow affecting this patch, the 1.13 patch, or what, but I could hardly see a darn thing down at the bottom, and I was trying to mine clay down there, so I was having to place some jack-o'-lanterns just to be able to see what I was doing. But anyways, be getting my stuff from Muúl here, and I'll be rejoining you once I'm back and have the wood I need.
Day 4.
Okay, so didn't have any oak wood. Had some jungle wood, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough to cover this project, so I decided to cut down one of my jungle trees, which of course just barely gave me enough saplings to regrow the tree that I just cut down, so yeah. But I brought a bunch of oak saplings along so I could start farming oak wood. I really should take some time and make a trip now that I got the channel open. Just take my boat and go all the way down to here and just start harvesting jungle wood until I can get enough saplings to start moving farm here. Anyways, let's get this show on road. Yeah, that's actually one of the design changes I'm going to be making to this library. You see how they have the door right up against the main frame here? I'm moving it over so it's like in its own little thing here. Look a bit more symmetrical. But I'll still have plenty of room to, throw this stuff down here and then put in our nice picture window here. Which thankfully I was able to save all the glass, so I don't have to smelt any of my sand for that. Now I'm almost debating about putting another door in the backside here, which should be feasible, but then I won't be able to put in a window, so I think I'll just put the window in. I mean, it's not like I don't have plenty of doors for villager population sustainment right now as it is, so. Okay, I got all that set up here. And throw it in the window here. Now this is one place where I might be tempted to try putting a door in instead, because it's, there isn't really anything to look out if you have a window here except to see this building. But I don't know. Oops. Yeah, just put the window back in here too. Just, you know, just really don't have a purpose for a door there either, so whatever. Actually, you know, come to think of it, of course it's gonna have to wait till morning since it's starting to get dark out. And, well, this isn't exactly a zombie safe village, you know. Or I mean zombie proof village. When I'm done with it, this village is gonna be anything but safe for zombies. If you know what I mean. And you know, I think I might actually just go with this extra door after all. But move it down to this side so it actually has a purpose. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Thank goodness for having at least one library in this village who has silk touch books for sale. Yeah, this is a new street light design that I came up with using redstone lamps. I don't know if I mentioned that the last time, or if I even come up with it last time. But I think it's fairly simple, fairly elegant, and it works. So yeah, but yeah, I stumped at something. If I put the door here, then I have a side entrance on this street, and yeah, just like that. Yeah, good thing I made sure I got plenty of this here jungle wood before I started this project, huh? And of course, got to make sure we have this here town and our buildings, you know, properly lit up, so you know, don't have zombies spawning in the middle of, you know, broad daylight or whatever. And of course, this side's where the bookshelves are going to go, so no doors here, and the windows are only going to be two single pane high. I mean, yeah, like that. You'd think there'd be a better way to do that, but whatever. You know, it almost looks like if you move the shelves up one more space, but then it'd be like, you know, how the heck you're supposed to actually reach the bookshelves. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the original plan for that. And the fact that the windows are small and there's a lot of, you know, this like massive blank wall of blankness here above the windows isn't going to matter, since the church is going to be coming this way by several tiles, so it's not like it's going to be on side that, you know, people are going to be looking at an awful lot. Okay, this here thing is, well, it's lit up on the outside. I need to light it up on the inside now. So put a thing above this door, one above this door, one on either side of this thing here, one in the middle. You know, I might just go with one on either side. Yeah, that should be sufficient lighting for the interior. Oh, wait, except, yeah, that's precisely where the, bookshelves are going. So, okay, we'll just put the thing here. How do I have this thing set up? Oh, yeah. Guess I'll just put the, yeah, that's right. And then for the other side, I just had, yeah, nothing on the ends. Gotcha. So we got one for the door. Yeah, that works. Now that since I'm starting to get enough space, it's time to get some of that stuff I'm gonna need. Because having that gap in the street is makes it getting in and out a bit more difficult than I'd like. So we'll just take our street all the way down to here. These things have crafting tables in them. Alright, now let's see. I'm doing these things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 7 of those things, or 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 7 total. And of course, I have my sword. There. Of course, the next jack-o'-lantern for embedded street lighting is going to be going right there once I get that all filled in and stuff. But for now, let's concentrate on getting this here library finished. Alright, so put, actually, is that, yeah, they just used a piece of wood for that corner piece there. So I think I might just throw another crafting bench there. And then use get the crafting bench there. Or, ooh, I got a better idea. Since I'm going to be making this like 2 stories tall and everything. And it kind of give it that old western charm. Is I'm going to make a there's the crafting bench over here. Make us a pot-bellied stove, aka furnace. Place it right there to keep everybody warm during the winter time. So I'm kind of thinking, looks a bit plain there if it's sitting on the floor, so I'm going to see about making a nice little base for it. Got 2 stacked stone slabs. Yeah, much better. Now I would put a chimney here, but then I wouldn't be able to place a torch, and that would cause problems with lighting. So I might place a chimney on the outside, but we'll see. So we got our stove anyways. And just go over to, yeah, the first window. And then we plunk down our tables here and here. No, that's not where we're supposed to go. I'd say the first floor interior is just about done here. Except for, you know, adding in. And that's actually something I'm thinking about possibly doing, is like a little bit of something different, is maybe instead of putting planks along here, instead either do like steps or logs to make it look like a rough hewn support beam here. Especially considering that any actual beam is on. Oh, you know what? That's actually going to be one up above that. So yeah, I think I might just do the steps thing since I'm going to be using. Actually, how would that look here? Not half shabby, actually. So I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sleep on this one. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking I might just only put the junglewood planks over top of the bookshelves here, and then just leave this open, give a bit more space in here, especially since I'm going to be putting in a what do you call it, ladder here, like probably right here to get up to the second floor. Anyways. Yeah, we got the first floor done. It's looking good so far. Really like how the junglewood looks for these kind of like Wild Westy town thing. Oh hey, we got ourselves a fisherman in the village now. Let's see what I need here. Oh, ladders. Might need to make a few more ladders too while I'm at it. Yeah, I shouldn't be shy about using this acacia wood planks, because not like I can't, you know, make plenty more with all these. No, that's not what I'm making right now. Yeah, it's not like I can't make any more, you know. Acacia wood planks with all these logs that I have. I have this go up to a nice little loft here. Question is, do I want to have, yeah, I'll have these supports go up like, side supports go up like this, and then just have this go across like that. And since this is going to be hidden from view, I'm just going to use the old fill here. And of course, put some planks down. It'd be kind of cool if I could put bookshelves in there at some point, but that's going to be expensive as all get out, so it's not happening anytime soon, let me tell you. And then put our acacia wood flooring in. So I don't accidentally fall to my death. Because that's never fun. Oh, snap. I just remembered. This is going to be 2 stories. So putting the roof on is not going to be an option. Nope, didn't quite make that jump because, yeah. If the floor is going to be on level with this bit here, there really isn't enough room up in the attic for anything at all. So, I'm going to take up all the dirt and replace it with more acacia logs. That I have oh so few of. So I'm basically going to be moving the eaves of the roof up by 1 block. Which should let me put in like dormers and stuff. Let's see how that works actually. Alright, stop chickening out. It's not like you're gonna die if you fall from that height. Alright, use some dirt for temporary placeholder stuff here. Okay, yeah, that's actually going to give us a full attic. Awesome. But we're not going to be, of course, making our attic out of dirt. We're going to be making out of jungle wood. Yay. Of course, I'm not sure if I want to put glass windows in here or use like the acacia wood or, you know, yeah, you know, this is supposed to be a loft, so we'll put glass in our windows here. And of course we need some lighting up here and on the outside too. And we'll get this other side here set up real quick. Alright, glass. Ah, that worked out rather nice. Saved 4 pieces of glass by replacing that window downstairs at the door, and I was able to use them for glazing this, the ends of this attic roof here. Now I'm thinking, gonna put jungle wood at least along this, well, looks like I need some more jungle wood planks. Now I might be willing to try putting dormers in here. We'll see, have to see how that works out. I'm not sure if we have enough roof to make dormers worthwhile, but yeah, you know, we have enough height. The question is, where do we Yeah, we put the dormers right here. Oh yeah, we still place the wood along the bottom because we're going to be basically doing this. Then we need to get more glass, or make some more glass actually. And of course that means we can just extend this roof line here and do the same thing for the other side. Okay, this actually works. It definitely works, but the sun's going down. Oops, I cut the wrong piece of roof off. And it's time to run like crazy back to our crash pad here, headquarters building. Well, that was interesting. Apparently she decided to use the ladder at the same time I did. Right. I need another one of these here doors. But yeah, since we've at least got a ceiling and everything, so this is going to qualify as like villager housing according to the game engine now. So I'm going to place these doors so the village can recognize it as being a village. Alright, we've almost got this here roof finished too. And it's only when you're up on top of the freaking roof that you realize that you need to get some, that huge stockpile of, what do you call them? Acacia wood slabs that you have to fit top off the two dormer roofs. No, apparently I used up my stockpile of acacia wood slabs. Oh, there's a wood. Oh, never mind. I already had a stockpile. Boy, I'm just batting 1,000 tonight. And I need more torches. Now, the nice thing about having these dormers here is that I can actually finish the roof without having to jump to my doom to get down when I'm done with it. And just stick this thing here, and this thing here, And then just pop these junglewood planks in here. And the roof is done. And we got ourselves a nice little loft up here. Actually, I think this whole library can be considered to be done now. I mean, yeah, there's yeah, except for there's missing glass windows in the dormers. Oops. This glass is left over from when I demolished 2 buildings to make the gatehouse and the gate in the main headquarters building. There, now it's done. Anyways, now that we've got our new and improved library over here, and we're going to be doing a remake of this library to be more or less the same as that one. Although, I'm thinking I might just leave this library over here as single story. You know, to add a bit of variety. But yeah, anyways. This is the current status of Grimy Gulch, and this is DJ Bonebreaker signing off.